Philosopher George Santayana wrote that those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Belize's Ministry of Education wants to use our past and present as a foundation for the future, those sitting in the classrooms on a daily basis. Education Minister Patrick Faber said this new and exciting journey is especially for them.
It is not something that is written down and passed down and therefore makes it very boring for delivery. This is something that is alive and dynamic and you can participate. And that is especially made possible because it incorporates the use of the technology as you've heard it described. And you know that in today's day and age, when it is that we are trying to get across to particularly our young people, which, my friends, I remind you, make up the majority of our population. If it is that audience that we're primarily trying to reach, and given that quite often they are oblivious to many circumstances that we've described are important for nation building, for identifying ourselves as Belizeans and pushing forward the agenda of development, we must make sure that what we push in that curriculum appeals to our young people and that they want to be active participants of its delivery.
Director of Quality Assurance and Development Services for the Ministry, John Newport, was careful to distinguish the outline of this new program as presented at the Marion Jones Stadium to an audience of teachers of social studies and history from the traditional concept of history. He also discussed what a typical lesson might look like.
We started off perhaps with an idea that it would be mostly history, but then we very quickly realized that if you're going to appreciate your country, you need to understand how lots of things fit together. So you can't really understand history without understanding geography and the environment. You can't understand politics without understanding economics. So what it is an integrated subject, but it is based around 12 key questions that we hope the lessons will answer for students. So one question related to environment, one question related to society, one question related to sovereignty, and so on. One of the advantages of having more time is you can begin to really unleash the power of the creative teacher, so they don't have to worry about, well, we have to cram lots of information for a test on Friday. We have time to give the students lots of hands-on, task-based activities. And very much you'll have seen we want to make it a multimedia-driven curriculum. Many students now can make their own YouTube videos. If you look on YouTube, you will see lots of high school class assignments from all over the world of people, students making videos about their own history and culture and geography and sharing that with the rest of the world and getting views. So there's lots of things we're going to develop. So hopefully, yes, if we go forward 5 years and we go into the Belizean Studies classroom, it will not look like a Belizean history classroom might have looked like 10 years ago.
St. John's College High School has been a pioneer in developing a similar curriculum for its all-male student body. Teacher Yasser Musa, who helped build the Belizean Studies online portal and the accompanying mobile app, discussed the hunger of students for this key to their personal development and character.
This is the 5th year where SJC has rolled out something similar, not the exact thing, but we will make adjustments and follow this national curriculum with our own design, because the idea is that other schools do their own thing, but that we just use the portal as a hub, a kind of a mothership, so to speak, if you want to look at it like that. But I have to say that at our school, history is regarded as something dynamic, something innovative, something where the students feel as if they are involved in the learning process. And so it's not like this old school idea where, oh, it's boring and so, because we use a project-based system where they develop projects. Yesterday, for example, we had this creativity awards where you could see the things that they've made. So that's another level of learning where they are active in the production of their ideas.
Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.